God warned me in a dream that you must not leave this path. If you leave this path, you will regret it tremendously. And it will be very tempting. It will be very easy and subtle the way in which you're going to leave this path if you don't listen to this message. I had this dream and I had big confirmation in my spirit, like just like, this is so true, this is so important for some people, because I know I almost did that, right? Because in this dream, I saw this person that could represent you that was going through different situations. I'm going to tell you about all these different situations, different scenarios, and it's going to speak to you in different ways. If one of them doesn't speak to you as much, listen carefully to the next one, because it might completely change your life. Because this is what like these warnings, these like revelations do. They change your life because you change the course of action that you take. And this will literally change your life. And if you're new here, welcome to this channel. My name is Ivaldi. I just help you here grow with God, become everything He created to be. Having the amazing life that God has for you, because He does have an amazing life for you. And this is just subscribe if you want to support this channel. There's also a way to donate to the ministry. It comes back to you. It's biblical. Thank you so much. If you want to, don't feel like you have to. Thank you. So, in this dream, I saw that you will basically be deviated from your purpose in a way. But first, there was this man that was leading a small group. And he didn't know exactly what to say. And he felt like he was not prepared and not good enough. And afraid to fail people. And this is not maybe about ability, but about your confidence and also consistency. Sometimes you may feel this way, but it's not necessarily because you're like this is actually the truth. It's because you don't feel confident. And this is a feeling, right? And maybe it's also because you're not consistent that you have this feeling. And also this man has to have hard conversation with some of the people in this small group. And this may mean that you know you need to correct people or set standards around you, speak truth, but something blocks you, like some like it blocks you, but really it's like something that you want to do, you know you should do, but you're not really able to do. And so this may mean that you're maybe avoiding discomfort, which is going to weaken your leadership. Right? If you are a good leader, a strong leader, is going to say the things even though it's not going to please people. A good father is going to punish his kids even though his kids might like him less because of this punishment. Right? Because it's the best for them. And then I saw this man that was on an airplane. I'm going to give you an action step, by the way, at the end so that it makes perfect sense for you to the way of how to apply this. This man was on a plane. He was going to a destination, but there was a layover. And this layover, it was in Sydney. I don't know why it was in Sydney. It was in Sydney. Maybe it may speak to some people. And the plane can represent your current path, your direction, your final destination. You know where you're going. You know, okay, you're going there for a specific reason. And there was this layover in Sydney. And there were other people, there were friends of this man that during the layover of the plane, of the flight, they left, but it was kind of like in an illegal way that they kind of left subtly without telling anybody, without going through all the usual immigration process, whatever. It was a way where like the plane was kind of, before you entered the next plane, there was a way to get out of the airport, and so they got out. And there was one of this close friend of this man which can represent you, that was trying to figure something out with like a technicality, like a technology thing, and he put his card in, and it didn't work at first, but then he did, and it worked, and he got away. And this man was like, I guess I should leave too, and then he did, and he found a way. At first it was not happening, but then he asked a new flight attendant that was new there, and he was like, I think I need to leave. I need to leave because of whatever. And then he went to try to leave, and the door was opened, and he left. And so this man leaves, even though he felt like he was not sure if he was supposed to, and probably he was not. And he didn't even understand why he left or he went to Sydney. And so this could mean that you are at risk of leaving your path just because others are doing something different. Just because others are going in a specific way, you are tempted to go in this same way, which may not be the way that God wants you to go to. And then after that, he happened to be after he got off the plane, he happened to be in a car, kind of an old car, and there was this parking lot. He was in a parking lot, kind of parked, and this crazy driver was like drifting, kind of like crazily. He did not hit any car, but it was like kind of like crazy. So the man had to like park in it very, very quickly on the side to not be hit by this car that was drifting. And then I think there was like the police that came, and some people getting caught. And this means that there are consequences for going off track, especially when deep down you know it's not the right thing to do. And this chaos and drifting car means like once you're off your path, things become unstable, risky, unclear, chaotic, right? And there was this regret of leaving the first place that he was in. Like maybe he was not even, maybe it was not necessarily the plane that he was not even supposed to take in the first place. So he was either, I don't remember exactly, either he was in the first location, he regretted to leave this first location in the first place, or leaving too soon the plane to go to this actual final destination. Either way, the meaning is kind of the same, right? It's like, don't leave your path following the people and not even knowing it. There was one sentence that was so important, and it was like someone said like out loud, we literally got here because of the wind. This like really was like, it was like a God sentence, like just things happening without your intention, like being moved by circumstances instead of decisions and your discernment and going in the direction because you know it's the right way to go. And so you want to stay on the right path. Isaiah 30:21 says, this is the way, walk in it. I stumbled upon it randomly after I had this dream. This is the way, walk in it. Don't follow the crowd blindly. Alright, camera overheated, but next verse was Exodus 23:2. You shall not follow a crowd to do evil, or to do something that the Lord didn't tell you, right? Because this is also evil. Ephesians 4:15, speak the truth in love, right? For the first part of the dream, speak the truth. You need to like confront these people with the truth. 2 Timothy 4:2, preach the word, be ready in season and out of season. So here are action steps for you. By the way, if this video helped you out, don't forget to like, subscribe to not miss the next ones. More videos from this channel are going to help you tremendously, changing your life, because God's word is life-changing. And if you want to support this channel, link in the description to do so. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you. I pray for everybody that gives to this ministry, and I know it comes back to you because I pray this for you. Thank you. 1. Prepare your message before you lead. All right? So the fear of the man came from lack of confidence, which comes from lack of maybe consistency or lack of preparation. And so you can just prepare. Like if you want to speak about some people, do something with a group of people, lead some people in some way, write some quick actions. Most of my videos I do is like with a Google Doc, right? It's like I write these things down. I write myself the points, at least what I want to say. The idea is at least here, so that I can speak with confidence. I know what I'm saying. I know the message. If I don't know what to say, right? I'm not going to be confident because I don't know the message. So don't improvise everything. Sometimes it's good to just feel led by the Spirit. But at the same time, once I did that, It's when I had already the consistency. It becomes easier to improvise when you have the consistency. 2, say the hard thing. Even if it's hard, say it. You don't need perfection. You just need to say it kindly with love, not overthinking it. Like, just, hey, this thing that you think like is not good. Hey, when you like do this, I think this could change. This could change. It would be great because I think it's holding you back. This way, like, don't attack people with their ego, right? Asking questions is often a great way to do that. And now, the plane, like, just before making a decision, ask yourself, did God tell me to do this? Or am I just following people's direction, the world, right? Influences from the world and not God. God, maybe inside of me, he told me something, right? He told me something I know, it feels right, it feels peaceful. I should have stayed there, or I should have gone to the place I was going to and not get distracted, get off course, off the plane, right? Stay on your assigned path. Don't reopen. Okay, sometimes you're going to make a decision. So maybe this man in the dream made a decision to go there, right? He knew he had clarity. He went there. Maybe you went there. You started this project. You did this thing, and you had clarity. You had peace. Like this is something good that I should do. And then on the journey, you happen to have a layover. You happen to have people doing something different. Maybe some people like just distracting you, like you've got the different path that you're tempted to go to, and then you actually get off course, and you don't arrive at the end of the journey that you're supposed to go to, right? So don't reopen the decision. Once the decision is made, this is why when I make decisions, I try to write to myself like why I'm making this decision. So later on I can come back to it and know, oh, okay, this is why I made a decision. Okay, this makes sense. Does this still make sense? Okay, it still makes sense. I still need to go there. I still need to do this. And so this way, you're not as tempted to drift away, right? And also there was the drifting. And this, when you drift, there's a book from Napoleon Hill. It's called Outwitting the Devil. It's a great book. It's not necessarily like the most accurately biblical spiritual book, but it's very good on telling you exactly what the devil wants. He wants people to drift away. He wants people to be undecisive, not decisive, to be doubting, not confident. And so this way they keep drifting. And this is what the Napoleon Hill uses in this analogy. He wants people to be drifting. And so in what way are you going to be drifting from the decision that God told you to do in the first place? Or the thing that you knew you wanted to do that. You know this was the way. Then the enemy came and stole this certainty about this decision. And so here's like the main meaning. I wrote this sentence. You're called to lead and create, but fear, hesitation, and following others' moves are pulling you away from your path. And so maybe you don't need a new direction. You need to stay on the one you already have. And you can speak boldly and stop following others when you already have your path, right? In what way you can apply this video? In what way? Okay, it's like staying focused on this thing. Maybe you already know it's like clear. Perfect. Do that. If not, pray God. Sit in silence. Because the enemy is going to make you drift by you being overwhelmed with so many decisions, so many options to do, and so many things you consume, right? When you fast and you have clarity, you can just lie down and just like, okay, you look, instead of looking outward, you look inward. What God is telling you inside. And this gives you peace about this direction you need to take. This gives you peace about the decision you already made, maybe. right? Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, don't forget to like, subscribe, support this channel if you want to. Thank you so much. If you're drifting away, and you're falling in lust, link in the description to be free from lust in 33 days with God's grace, not your own strength. And then if you want to also make money online doing so. Being free from lust and pursuing your purpose, helping others to break free also if you want. Become a YouTuber. Link in the description. Freedom Accelerator. I'll see you there. I'll see you next one. God bless you.